Hello, hello. I'm back for more. Let's go check on Daddy Dude and get some more answers from these fools. Solve some more crimes. Let me share the screen. We can get started. This is the continuing saga of what am I? Disco superstar, disco cop. Um, in game time, it's like only half an hour since I last played. In real life, it feels like a whole day because I've been doing stuff. Titus, you were told to keep a low profile. You don't have to keep a low profile with me, baby. Why is it not responding? No, this is not good. Hang on. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. I would not know. I've never projected that kind of power before. I always project Spurg and Manchild and like little retarded dude that people think can't do things and don't know things. Um, Let me get a game plan here. Let me check my little book. I sold my pen. I pawned my ballpoint pen to pay the rent. I know, how sad, how pathetic. And now I regret it because I can't write anything in my notebook. Martinez, you were here, waterfront. Um, I know where I am. So let me try to go back and do some of these white checks. Some of the ones that are medium or moderate. Because they may open up some doors for me. Like padlock door, which was where? It has it over here, but I didn't go over here yet. The furthest I've been in these apartment buildings. So I don't know how I would have done a check on a padlock door that's in a part of the map that I haven't even been able to access yet. Unless I have some kind of teleportation or multi-dimensional travel that I don't know about. Knick-knack stand, where is that? Where's this knick-knack stand? That's another place to maybe check out. I'm not going to search the pile of clothes again. Joyce Messier. That's Rejoice. Damage ledger. I could do a check on that. Why don't I start there? And then that damn cockatoo book. Okay, the ledger, the knick-knack stand, and Joyce. At least it's some place to start. The ledger should be with me. Why won't it let me
It's the
interact?
letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the
Can I
board,
read the
with
case
the
files now?
permeables drawer inside.
Interfacing.
It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the
What does
faint
Lonesome
smell
Long
of
Way Home mean?
urinal
Is that
cleaner.
part of the thought bubble? Why is... Hang on. This thing... I don't understand why I'm getting a negative. I'm very confused. Open oh, right, the hidden compartment in the clipboard. I don't understand why I'm getting a negative from this long way home. Um, like thought schema that it has downloading in my brain, because it didn't indicate it on the thought bubble itself. And put skills and logic to open this white check. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of You
Alright,
don't
I
exactly
guess I'm done.
close them.
Alright, so much for the ledger. There's the knick-knack stand and there's Rejoice. And it has the knick-knack stand as somewhere around here. Like over here somewhere. Did I miss something? Is it this thing? Is it in this store? I've already checked this. Excuse me, where's your knick-knack stand? Do you have one in here?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
11.
I think
And why
they
is it written
think
with
that
3
the extra
T's?
T makes it funkier.
It doesn't.
The
but
story
keep
goes
thinking
that normal Fritter.
What magazine
You
are
mean
you
this?
reading? Yeah, that. The magazine you are reading. Is that the magazine you're reading? Then that's what I mean.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it.
Okay.
It's not for
I
sale.
like your hat, by the way.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34.
Forget about all that.
This
What is
speaks to
this
you.
fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear.
Oh!
It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean.
Am I? Oh,
It's about
okay.
who's the
This
most
interests me.
stylish.
I bet your hat. Okay, who's the numero uno? Okay, I bet your hat would take the prize. But I also want to know about myself.
No.
We are not the fashion police.
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la
It's where No, I don't think so.
We are
Oh,
not the
no.
fashion
How do I
police.
get in this magazine?
We're the real police.
Hang on, I'm not done
You
with
mean this?
magazine.
This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode,
I approve of
featured
this.
on
Very
page 34.
futuristic.
She pops her raspberry, her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly.
Oh, she's repulsed by me.
Bewilderment
And bewildered.
repulsion
I'm
root her. The
bewildered.
lieutenant
Bewilderment and
frowns at you
repulsion.
before turning to the
I'm
clerk
very used
with
to that.
an
I can handle
apologetic
that.
half.
You mean
Back to
this?
this
This is
magazine.
Pop Stars.
Looks like it
Stupid
also
famous
Yeah.
people.
They're kind of boring, but
Okay,
you
well,
know.
let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
That's okay. It's customer service. You're doing your job. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Did you know the man who died?
not really.
Does it mean you knew him
no.
a little?
I didn't know him at all.
Okay. What do you think happened?
I don't.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to
She
act.
don't-
Okay.
How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
Okay, thank you for your help. Does Frida have a warehouse in the back of the
A
Whirlwind
warehouse?
rigs?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with. This is important.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay.
A warehouse?
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate
Consummate
adolescent
adolescent
skepticism.
skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can I go in the back room? Is there anything in there? You didn't tell me about the knickknack stand. Alright, what do I have to work? Is this knickknacks?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf.
Is raincoats, is that a euphemism? People still use raincoats?
A colorful display of cigarettes and
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes. The pale age vodka is special. I mean, I already said it'd hurt you.
Okay. I guess the knickknack stand is not here. Why is it showing up in the book? Knickknack stand. I'm standing right where this label is. Is it inside the whirligig, whirling rag, whirling in the rags? All right, I'm gonna look in here real quick, and then I'm gonna go talk to Rejoice. Is there a knick-knack stand in here that I missed? Anybody? Knick-knacks? Knick-knacks? Hey, Garte, you got knick-knacks around here? Oops, wrong button. Hey, you know what? Since I paid my fee, maybe you'll tell me something new.
Can I help you?
No. All right. Off to see Miss Karen. Rejoice, rejoice. We're going to see Rejoice. Everybody rejoice. I like the ocean sound. Because there was a white chick. I might be able to trial her using my will of volition. Did you miss me?
You're back. Good.
I sure missed you.
What can I help you with?
Let's see. Do you know
That's
something
the man
about
who
these
was killed.
tattoos?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Okay.
Better not tie the forced day to the
Where
back
is
stay on
this
this.
chick?
I hope there is some more lessons in basic reality.
This one?
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Glad to have been of assistance. On the contrary,
They must have someone in an overlook.
I suggest you go back until you come up with something at that intersection.
She simply nods.
What would you like to know?
Let's talk about the economics of the boat.
Oh my, the E word.
Yes.
You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption?
Yes,
Detective,
exactly.
may I remind you?
Then what does that 33A? This
Fine,
yes.
anyway.
Oh my. The E
No,
word.
you're siphoning
You mean
off
to say that
Revacholian
it's a
tax
symbol
revenue
of
to shifty-eyed
conspicuous consumption?
vespertine
That I'm a
financiers,
member
and you
Detective,
know it.
may I remind you that Mrs. Messier...
No,
Then what does
you
that
may not.
say?
Let me do my thing.
33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats.
Poor people
of
do
all
not
social...
drive boats,
yes.
lady. I don't
Anyway.
know what world you come from, where you think poor people are driving around in boats that they own. Let's see. What do you have a license? Does she have
The
a name?
boat? No, my sloop?
I need to find this
I'm
volition
enjoying this
check.
part of the
It's somewhere
interview.
in this dialogue
It has
tree.
so little to do with...
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pine.
What we...
There was a touch of discomfort there.
Fair
She
enough. Tell
nods.
me something else. Tell me
Of
more about
course.
the strike.
Everard Clare is a man of the... Of course not. Everard is fantastically
He can't be
corrupt.
that
He is
bad.
the most corrupt individual I have ever seen. and
Wow,
I deal
that's a
with
lot
men like
coming
him
from
for a
you.
living.
I bet
If
you
there
hang
is
around a lot of
anyone more
corrupt people.
venal, more
I remember
irredeemable-
hearing
have you
something
seen
about
him?
Edgar. Have you seen him?
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
I wonder if one of them can
It's
fake
how
a
they
lazy eye
circumvent
to
the term
fool
limits, you see, with a funny
someone
little
into thinking it's the
switcheroo.
other one.
While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much. Of course.
All right, one more thing. You said something happened in the election. The scabs at the gate. Did you put
The
them there?
scabs, if they were organized.
It's implied. She's open to discussing.
I'm glad you asked. There was...
Disappeared?
Yes.
Where's
On
this
the last day
volition
of the
check?
local chapter election. Indeed. The point of the pres...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be
What
just...
happened to
Mr.
Gamat?
Clare told... Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you... Yes.
The language.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Let's see. Let's change the
Of
topic.
course. How else can I help?
I have some more questions
More
about
lessons
reality.
in basic reality?
Yeah.
My favorite part of the day.
Tell me about the
What
world.
world?
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
Great bodies of... There is a term of endearment they coined for it. Elysium.
The world does not deserve a term.
There are those who would call it a term
What
of
is hell?
hatred that originates like... Let's I am, after all, bourgeois and female. Hardly the perfect unimportant. As I said, they are what they are. Anyway,
Now's your chance. Ask her who she is. She won't get out this time.
I want to know what you are.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
Stop dodging.
I-
What are you?
am the vilest of the vile. I am an ultra.
She raises the corner of her mouth,
Dios
smirking,
mío.
revealing a canine.
Yes. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon
I know what
and
that's
betrayed
like.
the revolution. My kind
It's not easy
surrendered the
being a
nation
nether
to find.
creature
I can see you thought
the
our
Forbidden
kind were all
Swamp.
extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as this anymore.
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire.
I forgive,
Decades of guilt and pride.
but only because you're charming. How about I just straight up forgive her?
I do hope so.
Yes.
I do hope we're
There,
able to
there.
remain collegial despite it all.
Alright.
When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival,
that settles
nothing's
that.
settled. Simply fades away.
Alright, I'm
Glad to have been
tired
of
of trying to
assistance.
find this dialogue tree. But look, just for the record, it says right here, Joyce Messier, there's a volition check that I can come back and try, but I don't know how to find it. It's buried in all her volumes and volumes of dialogue. Let's see. Damage ledger. Those on white are available to try now. Shelf of crime novels. Guess I can go check that out. It's having me redo all the Karens. I guess they have their place. You have to get through a couple of Karens to succeed. Run, 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 run. We don't have a lot of time to waste. Actually, we have all day. We have nothing but time right now. We're waiting on the gay to come back from his rendezvous. Crime novels, crime novels. Is that these? Where were the crime novels? I think they were upstairs.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the
Who is Dick
supposedly
Mullen?
stalwart
Okay, I can try
Vespertine
this one.
detective, Dick Mullen. Your quick eye notices
There
a
we
small
go.
caterpillar crawling across the spine of a
And
book.
there's a
The
caterpillar.
title reads, Dick Mullen
What do we
and
have
the
here? Mistaken identity?
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has
Interesting.
just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
That's probably right. I'm a complicated guy full of contradictions, but I think it's got to be something
Perhaps
else.
you're drawn to the dark and a noirish atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm pretty intense. I'm all about that dark stuff. Nope, that's not it either.
Is it because the smoking dame in the slinky red dress on the cover is giving you a hard-on?
No, definitely not that.
Yes, it is. The bulge in your pants is embarrassingly obvious.
Have you seen Titus? Dude.
Relax. It's not
How
that
would you
bad.
not have a bulge?
Also, this means your blood flow is returning to normal.
And he's a killer on
news,
top of that.
really.
Like, what could be more alpha than that?
Something the matter, detective?
Nope, all good here.
The lieutenant nods. You think you detect the faintest trace of a grin on his face, but you can't say for certain.
Let's see, look through the display
Crime
books.
fiction. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work. Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Are the worst
Not a
people.
single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure
You
thing.
see, A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Excuse me. Oh, he faked his
Shelves
death.
filled to
Okay.
the brim with crime novels.
So how do
featuring
I...
the
Hang on, let me
supposedly
try again. How do I get back to that
Shelves filled to the brim with crime
dialogue tree
novels
about
featuring the supposedly stalwart
book?
Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Oh, crime, robberies. You're a police officer, apparently.
Crime fiction. These books greatly
Guess I missed my
overstate it.
chance.
Furthermore,
So
they have
all
what's
of that
more,
check
not
was
a
just
single
to
mention of all the stress
find out that I
this
had a
work
hard
creates
on?
upon the officer's
Just
family.
ridiculous.
Detective fiction, just shelves filled to the...
What a waste of game time. Maybe the hard-on was the clue. Maybe it wants me to go back and talk to Titus. Sure, I could justify that and rationalize it. Get my Titus fix. Hey, Titus, are you on any of the dating apps by any chance?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Let's see. I want to talk about the hanging again.
Again.
Yep. I can't get enough of you.
Good one, Titus.
All right, fine.
About fucking time.
There's nothing going on here. Do you have anything else to say, Missy? Can I talk to any of these other men? His goons. Let's see, there's 7 of them. So there's that missing Hardy girl we gotta find.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, I have even less to say to you, so we're even. What a match. All right, this dude. Why can't I get stuff out of him?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod.
Stay masculine. All right, let me see if... Oh, Daniel Barry, hello. I'm just working on this game here. Trying to make quote-unquote progress, but nothing's really happening. I'm kind of stuck. I love the parts of the video games where you're stuck, though, because that's where you can really exercise your noggin and find that one little chink that's going to open up the rest of the story path. This happened in Myst all the time, where you feel like you're stuck. Let's go up here and see if there's anything I overlooked. There's that girl's door. Can we go out here? Maybe there's a knick-knack thing out here. Oh, that's the girl! The one I was looking for. She's not in her apartment. She's on the roof smoking. Why are you on the roof smoking, ma'am, when you were clearly smoking in the hallway the first time I met you? I had your big old burn-up ash cigarette still left over when you walked away. I remember it. So, hello, yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. I know you can hear me. All right, I did see a little green thing down there I want to go check out. Down, 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 down. Let's check one more time. Let's see. Because you were in the shower last time.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives it. This door can only be opened.
You took a shower just to go on the roof and smoke a cigarette? All right. Over here, there was a little green thing. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Alrighty. Do any of these look useful?
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. This button looks new, but someone...
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for
You
your stupid
you
games.
run this too and the bookstore?
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
A
Wow.
single leap indicates that the line
What
has
if I
gone
was a
dead.
customer?
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
One
They
of these are
don't
gonna open
silence. No one answers. Silence. No one. Silence. You hear static from the intercom speaker.
something. Hello?
It sounds
Yeah, hello?
Yes,
Hello?
This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
she
Possibly.
sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an
Yes,
old
hello.
wax
Can you let me
cylinder.
inside the
A
building,
receipt.
please?
My God,
The lieutenant exchanges a
it's you.
Ooh.
My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with No. Something's wrong here. Are you sure
Yeah,
she's
it's
talking
me.
to you?
Here I am again,
you.
crawling back into your life. Who are you? Where are you? No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you? Oh, which one of these should I choose? Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like she's in there with a demon.
Why did you even call?
By ancient
I don't
static?
understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough time. Hold on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She
Is
sounds
she
like she's
slipping
about
into
to
the
cry.
lizard brain like I did? Let's see. Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static
I
and
get
waves
it. You don't want to talk
washing
to me or
ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, let's see. I don't want to try this chick yet. What's the wax cylinder? Do I have that?
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off. You wait
The
for a
taxi
minute
service.
or two, but all you get from the call, all you hear is static. You ring the doorbell, but no. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't
know.
bode well for anyone's hair.
Artemetep. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe that's where the gay is, though. Okay, this is interesting. I don't want to risk it yet, because I might lose some morale. How do I get into this building?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
The main building. Andrew Orlando.
You ring
Hair.
the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair
I
salon.
know.
Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Revachol Ice.
Silence. No one. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. Silence. No one. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's
Where was
probably not
which
connected
one
yet.
was the lady? Oh, this one. What's a wax cylinder? Let me go talk to Kuno again. Do you do anything other than stand and throw rocks at bodies all day? What a life, kid. Do you have any ambition at all?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
All right.
The trash container stands. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay. Close
The container sounds a muffled gong.
What to do, what to do, what to do. I'm just rehashing old territory at this point. Wow, this is the building I'm trying to get into. No wonder none of the doorbells work. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go do one more thing. I'm gonna go back to this truck and double check it out and see if there's anything back here.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
Can I go over here? Is there anything? This. I've talked to this dude before. He didn't really say anything, but I'll go try to talk to him again. What is this? Money! I didn't need to sell my pen. Maybe I can go buy my pen back now. Alright. Hi.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may...
Where am I? Who are you?
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
What's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when
Like a
you can make
badge.
the world out of amber?
Ooh, Largy. Let's see. When else would you be then?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people.
Oh, she's lost in her
I
memories.
was on my way to see a new
I know
Boyadero
what that's
picture
like.
starring Gabriel Buendero.
That's gonna be me in about...
Until
10,
you came along, that
20.
is.
Okay, let's see. Who is Gabriel Bunco? I want to know all of this.
This is Gabriel Buendero.
Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark
Oh, you
as an
have good
oil
taste,
slick,
ma'am.
and his jaw
Was this
the
your
most
guy?
perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the
Yikes,
screen.
why are women like that?
And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Okay.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her
No,
mind.
that's... I
Someone
relate
was-
to her. My memories do the same thing. I spent a lot of time in them. Someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're
Well,
beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true.
How are you in
And they
somebody
will
else's
win.
memory?
They're coming for this, you know? All of them. I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out.
Who is... Oh, that's the movie.
The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Okay.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt
I
to
gotta
the
keep
far
remembering
right.
this game was made by Commies, and it was also based on Hegel's dialectic, too. And I'm
Why
still
not,
waiting to see how that
Harife?
shows up in the game.
It's not like I have anything better to do in this
He was a
hellhole.
Hegelian, very inspired by the dialectic.
There's something off about this woman.
Okay, what
Tell
are
her
you
to show you
hauling?
the soles of her boots.
Before I came,
Maybe
you
she
seemed
was at the
away,
hanging
show me the soles of
somehow.
your boots. What are you hauling?
Diamonds. Of course not.
Okay,
But
what are you
wouldn't
really
it,
hauling?
whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago.
What if
Besides,
it's illegal
I don't
cargo?
drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know what I mean. Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled
300
300 people.
Damn,
What can I say?
lady.
Some people just really like strangling people.
Before I came, you seemed awake.
She's just a distracted old woman.
No,
So
she
he
could
doesn't
have.
think she's the
She
smuggler.
could be the hardy girl. She could have strangled the
You
body
hear
in the
that,
tree.
lawman?
And I want
I
to
don't
see
think
her
your
boots
partner likes you
to
spending
see
too
the
much time with
to
me.
match up to those footprints. Let's see. The routes you drive are unusual,
Some of
aren't
them.
they?
Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
What
Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas Dumira.
Cool, ride it till
All
you
the old
dust,
ones.
sister.
The deep trenches. You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to
No,
say?
I want to see your boots.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots?
It's
Sheriff?
important police business, man. Please help me out here. It's important.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there...
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro,
These are not the
which
boots that
happened
made the print.
500 years ago.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. A size is 37.
Well, I like to be thorough.
The feet of a little girl.
I'm very detail
They
oriented.
fit well on the pedals.
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pail driver. You transport goods through the pail.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pail, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
It's
We don't have
death,
anything
but
else
for
to
the
do but
universe.
wait for the
Oh,
faggot.
we're contemplating the living shit out of
We
this.
have all afternoon to kill. Let's see. Yes, we are contemplating the living shit out
Exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pail transport.
No offense. But your partner
of this. What about?
seems like a bit of an idiot.
Ooh. I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective of the RCM. Don't say I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot.
What?
And you
Whoa,
are keeping me
how do I
here,
get my morale
glued
back?
to this racket.
Oh, fuck.
Unless there was anything else.
Hang on, I'm not done with you.
And what is that?
Great. Fine then.
It's death, but for the universe. Oh, we're contemplating the living shit out.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to think.
No offense. Seems like a bit of
I
an idiot.
blacked out after a night of heavy drinking and lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything.
Maybe you have some of
Even
my
things
memories.
I never knew. The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs
Dolores
of Riot.
Day.
The smoke
The,
from the Fowling piece.
She was
when
that
Dolores Day was shot.
moral-
The look on her
moral
face,
turn lady.
like an orgasm.
The head Karen.
The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Overradiation.
Heroic doses, Herifia. Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catala Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad when you've seen it all go away like that. Rolling off like the sea. And then come back to this?
Okay.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this
No,
lorry
the
then?
same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
What does it look like?
Like
in
looking
the
into
pit?
the ocean at night. In the dark. You
And
cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
what does it feel
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn.
like? Out.
Dark, gray, and orange.
That's
The
right.
orange of street lights and the color of streets and electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells.
What color is the
Nostalgia.
trees in your world?
Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia.
You
For
said
yourself.
we can just become
For humans.
vapor.
It's too...
Yes.
No elaboration.
I would rather have what I have than what you have. I would rather have what you. I feel like I already have what you have. In some
They
way.
say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the
She's a kinda interesting
U41A.
chick.
Or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step forward. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
The motorway south.
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Sheriff, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway
I
south is
feel
a
like I
road
should
you
get my
cannot
morale
come
back
from.
listening to all this.
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child growing on the lake.
Man.
Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now. She is receding in the clutches
She
of some
drifted. She slipped
indescribable...
away.
You've
just
fried
like
both
that.
your brains enough for today, Diddy.
I know, but
Let's get
this is
some air.
fun. This is like one of the best parts of the game so far. They added talking over the police radio. What's this motorway south? Oh, damn it. It gives me a neck, but, oh, so I don't, these are not being internalized yet, because I have to find a way to get these out of here. Or open up new slots. How do I unlock? I don't understand this system. What is THC? How come I haven't clicked that one yet? Oh. Okay, this raised all of those learning caps. I need to keep this one. Wild Pines. Did I come here yet? Ooh, a tank top. Guess what? It's time to do. What shirt do I have on now? Can I put the tank top on top of it? +1 to physical instrument. This gives me +1 to... So hang on. I want to see myself. Look at that! Wow. Alright, so... It's really just which bonus I want. Conceptualization, suggestion, or physical instrument. I think these are more important right now for all the searching around. Oh, I don't have my glasses on? Sorry. Key to apartment building. Which one? Which was that? Kuno's dad's apartment. Maybe that's where I need to go. Back to those apartments. I'll do that. But first, let me finish searching around here. Ooh, here's a little point. Ruins full of snow. Okay. Can I go in here? Oh, look, what's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian
The
kings
one,
of
the king
Revachol.
that I remember.
Son, even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Rev. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy.
How did he
During
manage to blow through the
stories
entire
have it
national
that he
treasury?
had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Wait, really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Interlindian Bay. This is slander. The king was just and beautiful. The revolutionaries made this all up.
This is a lot to
His
process.
Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yeah, I know, I'm disco. I was just seeing if the game knew it. Okay, where's he buried
Beneath
now?
the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they...
What
The
happened to
original
the
was
statue?
blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's
He got the
airships
horse pretty good.
during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored
Some
the
years
monument?
ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant
Oh, so they're
frozen
trying
in
to make
time,
it seem like
a
it was
rare
on purpose.
butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a
That's
sea
brilliant,
of
so funny
shit.
and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
No wonder I thought it was
Those
brilliant.
critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about
With
what
your
the hoi
bronze
polloi
face.
think. Not that he ever did in life either.
Okay. I think we're done with Mr. Phillip for now. Did I do anything with this truck? Where was I going? Oh, those apartments. Let me try to talk to this poor guy again.
Back
Howdy.
already?
Yep. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
What's the
It's a
jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. and all around. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
So how long have
Upon
you been
days.
here?
It feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
I'm starting to get the feeling this is some
Mazout
kind
is
of
an
dream.
antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words.
I dig your style,
or
man.
both.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? I will get back to that. Do you know anything about the dead man? Tell me more about the strike. What do you? I want all of these.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Busy
It's
doing
easy
what?
to see
You
he's telling the
standing there
truth.
every single time I
He's
pass.
kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And what did you come
Ask
up with?
for his conclusion.
What's your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Ooh, interesting. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands.
He's one of the most
no way
useful
in
people
or
so
out.
far. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up.
What do you think the company
They want
wants?
to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
And anything else?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Oh,
Us
true.
lorry drivers. Camionneurs.
Oh,
You still hang around here
Karen
waiting
was
for this
talking
mess
about
to
the
end.
Camionneurs.
Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
Yep,
Not that
that's
I
kind
blame
of what
them, really.
people do. That's
Not my thing.
good for them.
Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
You can do both. Let's see.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as
What
if
are you
trying to
hauling
conceal
anyway?
something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the other world. Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
Oh, like
Mostly
the tennis
sporting
shoes?
goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those fond tracksuits you're hauling? So that's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
I
A
sure am.
motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the
It's a found
A6.
A6 you got.
Good
there.
eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Could I get one of
We're
those
pals and
tracksuits?
all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
You could.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Alright, I had another
The man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically
You seem like a
against
man
his
who
arm.
knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Yes, I
But
do know.
those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs
We have a
out of
credible
Terminal
lead,
B.
sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway.
Who do you think
This
could be
jam's got
conducting
folks
the
up in
drug-
arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those
Well,
questions.
I have
He
a
wouldn't
man
say
to
he's
probe. I
lying,
have my
sir.
eye on one man. But, I gotta assert my authority first. Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh?
I
Oh,
know. I'm begging.
no, I ain't got any money. They don't want
You have
the
more money
bosses,
than I
man.
do. You have a job and get paid. Makes sense. First work, then pay. So you broke. Got it.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Well, you. Let's see. At least you're getting paid, though. I'm a cop, and I haven't even got my first paycheck. Let's see. That's it. I don't
Don't
have
be a
the option
stranger.
to continue. Hang on, I'm not done.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I don't get to ask him for money anymore. Dang. Where was I going? The apartments. Okay. What is this?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with...
Oh, right. I lost morale kicking the mailbox. I hurt myself. Something like that. Fucking around. Can y'all run faster? That's what running is. It's fast movement. Hey, Bex. Back to these apartments. There's just got to be more going on here. Let's see if this person's come back. Or will let me in.
You hear someone walking a poor communard.
Do you have a warrant?
Let's go.
That's the one I
It's
need to
generally
warrant for.
easy.
Okay. The Satan one.
This store has been closed with a
Communistic
padlock.
Satanist.
The chalk-drawn number on the boards.
Then we have the dad. I wonder if there's more I can do with
The
him.
aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
I don't want to waste it. And there's the commode. Did I get everything in here? Yeah. Here, let's go play around with these. What's here? Maybe I can try those cutters. Ooh, money. See what those box cutters get you? 75 cents. Maybe I can try them here too. Why did I put them away? Here we go. Chop, chop, sugar. No. Alright.
This door is made of metal and appears to
I
be...
know we still got 7 hours left. How do I get over here? This way. Alright. tried to pry bar on here. Yeah, if I could get in here, I can maybe get up to this thing. Let me work on this. Okay. Pry bar. Not working. It said I had a key, this key to this apartment. Key to apartment building. But which one? I can't go through here. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go look at the body one more time. Maybe I'll get some kind of intuition off of it. Hello, still rotting away in the rain?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white.
Of course. You have questions, don't you?
Yeah, but
Come
we'll
back
ask them all. Okay. Well. I need to go figure out how to talk to her. Well, I don't know where else to go. Let me check my little task book. I don't know who else to talk to. I don't know where else to go explore. Look at the map. The padlocked door. The knick-knack stand, which is interfacing, so that means like trying to get into it. Okay. Let me go try to do this, see what this knick-knack stand is. I do remember there's this alcohol on the table I can lick. Which, or is it gone now? Huh. You don't even have, I guess that was before they cleaned. They can't even leave dry alcohol lying around for drunks to lick. What kind of establishment is this? Knick-knack stand. Is it here? Here? Do you know where a knick-knack stand is?
Looking for something?
Found this mug in the trash.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that.
Is it yours?
God, man.
Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Okay. Because watch, on the map. Knick-knack stand. It's right where I'm standing. So where would it be? Is there a knick-knack stand? Come down from there. Are you lost? You look out of place. Yes, I'm lost. I can't find this knick-knack stand. Is this it? Hang on. Ooh, money. Glass tear. Oh, I know what I could do with the glass. I can go turn in the bottle. How exciting. We used to do this growing up. You could turn your glass Coca-Cola bottles in and they give you like a nickel or a dime back. So our parents used to send us to the store with bottles to turn in.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the
Oh, I
machine,
got 80
and the
cents
money
for the
appears.
bottle. Yay, that was so exciting. That was fun.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
All right. Man, I don't know if the night's going to get more exciting than that. Oh, I didn't. Maybe there's something over here. I didn't come all the way over here. There's that crate. All right, well, I might just call it a night then. Maybe sleep on it. Let my brain sort it out for me. Use some intuition. I remember when I first came down the stairs, it said I could do karaoke, and it's never given me that option since. All right, I'm just gonna quick save. Get out of here. And quit. Yes, confirm. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the latest episode of Disco Elysium. I'll be out tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning I'll do a little bit. And then Joe and I will be out at our usual time doing another Nexus episode. So I'll see you guys then for that. Have a good night and stay cool, I guess. Or stay warm. Bye.